And that was it. Just, it was a complete sack of a tumor, and they were able to remove that. They removed the whole kidney for him, but the cancer did not get outside of that sac. It didn't burst. It didn't go anywhere else. It was completely contained. Another friend of mine, same thing, a bladder cancer, same thing, a complete encapsulated mass on the bladder that was in fact cancer, but it didn't get anywhere else in the body. So that can be a thing too. Or you could have cancer that is not contained in a solid mass, and it just kind of does its own thing and it gets everywhere. You could let your cancer go, and it could metastasize across your entire body. You could even have that happen if you start taking care of it. It's just the truth, because it depends on how aggressive your cancer is. It depends on what you have. But you can do holistic, you can change your diet. There are lots and lots of studies that say that certain diets help reduce the size of tumors. There are, certain nutrients, certain vitamins and minerals help reduce the size of tumors. Eliminating stress. I think my cancer was caused mostly by stress, if I'm honest. I've heard recently lots of things about, that alcohol causes cancer, stress causes cancer, family history causes cancer. I live on Long Island. We have a huge, huge cancer rate here on Long Island. So mine was probably caused by all of the above. But I am in really, really good hands with my medical team. Every time something comes up, we talk about it and we analyze it and we figure out what we need to do to address it. I have never once been, and I'm very grateful for this, I have never once been dismissed or downplayed. I've been guided, in certain ways. So I'll give you an example. So I have, I've talked about this in the past as well, but I have all my cancer and everything was on my right breast. And I do have on the outside of my right breast since immediately after my lumpectomy back in September, I had a sensation of like prickliness, kind of like if you have a bad tag on the back of your shirt, or you cut off a price tag and you forgot the little plastic thing, or you missed a little plastic thing, and it's irritating constantly, just on the side of my breast, just all the time. And I had brought it up a couple of times to the oncologist, to the breast surgeon, and to the plastic surgeon, all, within a month or so after the surgery. And it was pretty much agreed that, okay, it could just be that you have nerve endings that are reconnecting. Everything is reconnecting in there, because I also had a little bit of reduction on the left side. My nipples were repositioned because there was so much tissue that was removed. So I had a lot of stuff done. And it would make a lot of sense. Nerve endings had to be reconnected around the areola. I had a couple of lymph nodes removed. I had a lot of